In fairness to the housing section down in Wexford County Council, I think they are doing their best in the circumstances, and they are always available. But I do have a number of, I think, serious issues in relation to social housing. In particular, for example, no doubt within those numbers you gave, there's over 60 houses shovel ready to go in one housing estate in Enniscorthy, and it's been held up by 7.5 months because Irish Water won't give the go-ahead. That's over half a year lost waiting for Irish Water. There's similar problems with other estates in the county of Wexford. I mean, to have a utility body holding up necessary social housing. Wexford County Council has already run out of money to purchase houses for people, and in particular where that's affecting, and I'm concerned it's going to affect, are people with disabilities. The average wait for somebody with a serious disability, even something like a broken back, to get an adapted house is over 2 years. So there are. And I have very real concerns in and around that, and I would ask the Minister, what is he going to do in and around those areas?
Again, Deputy, we're available to meet Wexford Local Authority at any occasion. In fairness, they're quite active in terms of meeting with us. The specific questions you've asked there have not come to our attention. I can confirm that the budget for acquiring houses is not gone. I'm surprised that that's the impression we've been given. We are encouraging local authorities to build more houses and to involve in all the schemes, but naturally, when there's good value to be achieved in acquisition, we're willing to do that. So I'm not sure what information you have, but if Wexford have any particular schemes or houses they want us to buy and they recommend good value, we'll work with them on that. But we are very strong in our encouragement that they build new houses as well as do leasing and so on as well. But acquisition makes sense sometimes, and we certainly fund that when it's requested and explained and backed up with information as well. So I'm not sure where that's coming from. In relation to the 2-year wait for someone with a disability, that should not be the case. And I've been in a lot of houses that Wexford have specifically designed and built for people with special needs, and some families needed a lot of additional help, and so it's some great success there. So I'm surprised that you have examples of houses that are needing 2 years, because there's plenty of mechanisms there to be able to fund housing like that as well, and Wexford have been involved in a couple of occasions. The issue with the one site you mentioned, Enniscorthy, again, I don't have I know it wasn't raised with me directly to the delivery office. I know that on Murphy on numerous occasions we've met Irish Water, we went through different changes in work practices as well. There shouldn't be delays on sites. If there are, we certainly dig into that as well.
Thank you, Minister. I suppose the issue is not with Wexford County Council, but it is with Irish Water, who seem to just not getting back to developers who have shovel-ready programmes to go, where houses actually off-plan have been agreed to be purchased by approved housing bodies, but they can't get answers out of Irish Water. And I suppose Wexford County Council is stepping in where they can, but in essence, that simply shouldn't be the case, that houses are being held up for the simpler approval, and especially where these housing developments are in towns and connected to mains water. It is not a big decision for them to make. In relation to the disability and people with serious disabilities trying to get housing, Wexford County Council are doing their best, but there is a shortage. It's a simple supply issue for people with serious disabilities. There's a backlog there of people with disabilities, and they are waiting. So there's a considerable delay, and the current wait is 2 years. The reply I have from Wexford County Council at the moment is that, and perhaps maybe I wasn't clear on this, that Wexford County Council are not purchasing any second-hand houses, as our allocation for 2019 is already used up. That's the reply I have from Wexford County Council. And I appreciate it may not know off the top of your head, but if you could come back to me.
Thank you very much, Minister. Can you